Okay folks, just wanted to share with you. It's October the 7th and you can see trees are starting to change here in East Tennessee, and down at the house, and we've got this is white oak acorns. You can see what size they are. We're just covered up with them, and this big oak right here is dropping some acorns, and they're bigger. See the difference? I'm not sure if that's a chestnut oak. I believe it is. It's not a white oak. Could be a red oak. Maybe a red oak. But anyway, you see the difference in the sizes. And they're just laying everywhere on the ground. Squirrels will be getting them up and burying them everywhere. But I've got a chestnut oak down by the pond, and its acorns are even bigger than that. But you see the poplars are yellow, and those red right there, that's red maple, little small red maple trees changing. But it's not real pretty right now, but give it about 2 more weeks and all these other trees will be changing. I'm going to try to get some pictures from this shooting house, hunting house, tower, blind, whatever you want to call it. And usually I'll take a picture out through that way, and it's beautiful. These little white oaks, they change and get real pretty, and it's just like a canvas. Big, beautiful canvas. And right here we have some little tiny acorns. Another different kind of tree. And I'm not sure what kind of tree it is. It's an oak. Some type of oak. You can see the difference in the bark. But those deer love this type of acorn that falls from this tree right here. I guess because they're so much smaller. I'm not sure about if they're sweeter or anything like that, but they tend to love this area right here. But you can see the contrast in those, the difference. Now this is coming from this red oak. I'm pretty sure this is a red oak that I've got this tree stand on. And you see the difference in their acorns. And then right over here, you see those holes. That's hickory nuts. So we've got a hickory tree here with a ladder stand on it. That's for my grandson. But the squirrels cutting these nuts up. Just love this time of year. The fall of the year is my favorite. The fall, look at them here where they've been cut. They'll even get here on this altar that I built. I built this altar to come to and pray, talk to God and pray for people. But anyway, the squirrels love this hickory tree, and they'll come off of it over here and cut under this shade. Here's another little hickory. They say when they're eating hickory nuts, they got a different taste, the squirrels do. But I've not eaten many of them. I'm not sure. I know when they get in the pine trees, they taste pretty bitter. And here's that big tree that the storm got. That's one half. There was a forks. Two big trees come off and grew up together. And this side here fell off. This tree's actually, I think it was 33 inches, 34 inches. And it fell over in there and we cut it up. What have we got here? It's a little cool for you, ain't it, guy? Moving slow. He's a moving slow. I'm not sure what kind of tree this is. I think it's a chestnut oak, and it's probably 30 something inches through, maybe close to 40, I'm not sure. But here's the acorns that it drops. They're huge. They're just absolutely huge. And somehow or another, these deer are able to eat them, choke them down. Whole. I've seen them do it whole. But I'll do some investigating to see the difference in these trees. I know they're all in the oak family, except for the hickory. But you can see the size of this tree. Over here we have the acorns are falling way out this far. Another oak. May be the same family. Looks a little different. Let's see, the nuts are so much smaller. And it's an oak. Another one back in there. That's a big, huge maple tree that died. And I'm not sure how good the camera is going to pick it up. But that little bush right there with the long leaves, that's a pawpaw tree. Pawpaw bush. It's not very big. There's all kinds of them here at my house. I'll try to find one with some fruit on it here in a little bit. Maybe show you. These are sprouts, young pawpaws. That's what their leaves look like. And they're all over through the woods here. The mother had died. Here's one. All of these right here, pawpaws, young pawpaws. One way you can know for sure, other than looking at the leaves, is they break off so easy. They're just so tender, and they smell real pungent. Real pungent. This is pawpaws. and they just filter down. This is a little bit of a hillside, and they just filter down as their seeds spill out. There's pawpaws. Here's pawpaws. All of these right here, pawpaws. Some people call them mountain bananas, but they sometimes bear fruit when they're little. They don't have to be real big. There's pawpaws. They don't seem to be doing that good this year for some reason. And their fruit's real hard to see. They're the same color as the leaves. But that tree right there that's leaning, I'm pretty sure that was maybe the mother, the grandma, and then this one right here with the top broke out of it. That's the old timer. Unless there's some on up the hill that I don't know about. But I don't see any fruit. Sometimes they make and sometimes they don't. Yeah, maybe I see one, but I don't think the camera will pick it up. I'd like to see one down here close. Don't see no pawpaws. None this year, unless I'm just overlooking them. And when they get good and ripe, they're growing on up the hill there. I never noticed them before. There may be a mother on up the hill, but there's a bunch of them up in there. What did you find, Henry? What did you find, huh? What is that? Don't hurt it. What is that? Let him go. Let him go. Henry, get over here. Let him go. Let him go. You can't get him out of there. No, you can't get him out of there. Okay, folks, looks like we had a good season for walnuts. These trees, limbs were breaking out of it. So many walnuts. These two been here for a long time. Be careful walking in these things. Still got tomatoes. October. Look pretty good. Guess I'll have her fry them up. Before Frost gets them. Look pretty good. They look pretty good. I'd say these weeds have kept the frost off of them, enabled them to grow. Plants still look good. But we're at the tail end. We're at the tail end. Oh, there's a couple. There's a couple.